kick.
Hello guys, it's Erwin here and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I've done a video, so it just so happened that I recalled that I did some research about toxic stress, and I'd just like to share with you these thoughts which might be helpful. So toxic stress, so in some levels stress is good, because it motivates us to do our job and to perform well. But when we speak about toxic stress, it means it's a constant and it's hard to cope with. So in 2008, the financial crisis, when the financial crisis happened, there was an epidemic of toxic stress. It was caused by the housing shortages, mortgage difficulties, unemployment, financial difficulties, and relationship breakdowns. So we've seen a lot of people suffering from toxic stress, and then it caused a lot of suicide. So from men who are age 35 and under, they are the most prone to depression, alcohol abuse, suicide, and self-harm. So we have to be really careful about this. So many families are still in debt 10 years on from that 2008. And then this pandemic happened in late 2019. So we can expect the pandemic of toxic stress and therefore an increase in incidents of suicide. So we really have to be very, very careful about this one. So the big question is, can we change the effects of the pandemic, people committing suicide? The answer is yes, if we follow the advice on how to manage stress, because scientists have discovered that we as humans have what we call neuroplasticity. So what is neuroplasticity? It is the power to reshape our brains and to reshape our stress system through therapy and using holistic approach. So there are 4 approaches we can use. Number 1 is empathy. So we can use our partner, close friends, and relatives. We have to communicate with them if we have some fears or we have some worries. We have to talk to them and explain. Don't keep it all inside, because that's when it starts. Depression starts when you feel helpless, and that's the end of the world. You might just well end it. So better speak to someone close to you. Number 2, lifestyle. So we have to exercise. So a minimum of 30 minutes brisk exercise 3 to 5 times per week. So longer periods like running or jogging for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, it hasn't been proven to have extra benefits. But you can do it as well. But why stress yourself too much? And walking, jogging, lifting weights, swimming if you can, but maybe most of the facilities are closed just now. So creative exercise, maybe dancing or singing, it can help you, cope with stress. And we can also stay close to nature. Like, for example, walk in the woods, beside the lake, seascapes, near the beach. So why do we need exercise? It's because it releases endorphins. It's called the happy hormones, and it reduces the cortisol or the stress hormone in our blood, and it improves the serotonin, the dopamine release, and it also increases the brain-derived neurotrophic factor. So it's probably increasing your neurons, so it has a good effect on the brain. And number 3 is diet. So we have to eat fresh fish, eggs, meat, veg, cereals, nuts, flax seeds, grains, and fruits. As much as possible, we have to prepare our own food. We have to avoid coffee, maybe reduce coffee and fizzy drinks. And we have to avoid high sugar hits. Like for example, try to lessen your sugar and avoid extreme diets. So eat when you're hungry, and just don't follow those fad diets. And then number 4 is alternative therapies. So you can have relaxation exercises, yoga, pilates, mindfulness, focus on what good is happening in your life. Meditate and be thankful that you're still alive. Meditation is good because you can focus on sound, you can have a prayer time, focus on your breathing, conscious thought, and then it brings you peacefulness, calmness, forgiveness, love, compassion, joy, and it reduces your negative thinking. And lastly, we have to sleep well because it can help us cope, and it helps us repair our metabolic wastes in our brains, and to help us and to help our bodies recover from all the stress. So with that, I wish you all a very good week ahead, and take care. God bless.